Stream health. Receiving your audience. But there's no...
What about now?
Hold on, scroll up.
We did it!
You can see us?
You can see it?
Oh, okay.
Yay! We did it! Hi guys, we're live!
Yay.
Oh my god, we're so happy. Sorry about the 5-minute delay, guys.
Yeah.
Gwen got really hungry and she started eating the Pop-Tarts before we began. Okay, I'm going to try to talk as little as possible during this live stream because I feel like every time we do one of these, I just talk so much.
Not true.
Okay.
You're in charge.
Okay.
No questions.
Okay.
You need time to eat first.
No, I can live.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put this Pop-Tart on this plate.
Marvelous.
No, I miss the chocolate Pop-Tarts.
I didn't
do.
That was like what I had when I was a child.
Mm.
Shit was great.
Mm. Okay. I'm going to put this one over here so we can see ourselves. And this one over here so we can see what you're saying. Aw. Is that going to work?
Can you do the other way?
Maybe I can do it like this. Yeah.
So the fine Camille is going to be
Yeah. Hi, Camille.
asking us some questions.
Camille, what time is it in France right now?
We're so late. We're just
We're figuring it
we're
out.
looking on Twitter.
Mhm.
We're also having eggnog right now.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
and it's great.
Where is mine? Oh, guys,
Oh,
this
it's
is...
8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. where she is.
Oh, that's great. Guys, this is my house. Everyone came over to my house today, which is cool. Is this one mine?
Oh,
Did I
no,
knock
no.
I just knocked over my eggnog. Like a boss.
Do you want?
It's okay. I'm just gonna get a cloth to clean it up. And
Yeah,
these guys are gonna answer the
I'll
first
get a
question.
cloth. I'll get a cloth.
Do you want some of my eggnog?
You want to see it, guys? Aww. R.I.P. eggnogs. No, it's okay. I have some left.
Yeah.
Okay. So, questions. Ask us anything. Here we go.
Ready when you are. We're ready.
We're ready.
We're super ready.
We're so ready.
What attracted you to make the Barbell series? From Erica,
Hi, Erica.
who also has the best Twitter bio.
Oh,
Right now.
what is it?
Let me pull it up. If I can find it. Oh, you just go onto their profile. I'll get back to you later on that.
What attracted us to making Barbelle?
What did attract us?
We wanted to make something, and we wanted to make something fun, and we wanted to be pop stars.
And also create a show that represented us. We wanted to see representations of us on the screen, and it's incredibly important to us to be creating quality content that has that shows LGBTQ individuals in a proper light without being like, oh, this is a story about coming out. It's more so about like, hey, these are two girls who are in love and this is their story. This is the drama behind it. Not as opposed to, kind of beating you over the head with coming out stories and whatnot. Just like proper representation to see yourselves on the screen. I think that's super important. And as artists, we have responsibility to do that. So.
Plus, I wanted an excuse to make out with Gwen. Delivered with zero irony.
All right.
All right, next up. Just waiting.
We're waiting on a question. In the meantime, I'm going to read some of these comments on the side. You are friends. How did you both feel the first time after you kissed each other? I felt great.
It was great. It was great. Yeah.
There's multiple takes,
Like,
from what I recall.
Here's the thing about being an actor. You get to make out with people who you're not dating, and it's
It's pretty great.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get to, like, make out with hot people all the time. for free. And no one can get mad because it's my job.
You pay for it?
I even get paid to do it sometimes. It is nice.
Next question. Okay, we have another question.
Okay.
What was the most enjoyable thing for you during filming? From B.
For me, the most enjoyable thing was, I just burped, excuse me, was getting to assemble our dream team, made up of friends and coworkers who we highly respect, and getting to come to set every day with this unique group of magical people. And I have never felt so strongly that I wished that was my everyday life, that we got to do that all the time.
Yeah, I remember you saying that on set a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like
I remember
us
that.
and our friends who we think are the coolest and the smartest and the best.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite part?
I'd say that, like, I really loved our crew and our cast. It's the best set I've ever been on. But I will say I really enjoyed doing the visual gags. Like, a lot of, like, the stuff like the balloon gag and, like, the confetti from episode 2. That stuff was just so much fun. And Vic, who will be joining us shortly.
Yeah, she's late.
She's late.
She'll be here.
Side note, Victoria's always late.
We actually, on call sheets, we made her call
Don't-
time.
don't-
Oh, she already knows.
She knows.
She made her call time. Yeah, I told her. I caved. We made her call time earlier so that she would show up earlier. But, like, we also put mine earlier, too, so it wasn't as bad. Anyway, next question.
Okay.
How did you pitch the idea to get people behind it? Like, how did you secure the funds to make the series? From Wolf Girl 2525 or 2525.
I mean, the funds came piecemeal from all over the place.
Yeah.
It's such a, I don't know, a fun, colorful, vibrant idea. It was hard for me to believe that anyone wouldn't want to watch the show. So, I don't know, I thought it was an easy sell.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. Like, we did bring it to a bunch of different companies before somebody was like, yes, we want to take a chance on you, kid. Well, yeah.
It all disappeared from my memory.
Yeah,
I don't remember people who
Because
said no to us.
I know, you said no, like, vanished. I forget what the question was.
How did we secure the funds?
Oh, yes, the funds. I also... I just got in there. I said, put it in the sack.
I wish we had. It was a combination of fine Indiegogo supporters.
Yeah, that was insanely generous. There was so much of that support.
Some of our own money, and honestly, the generosity of people donating their time and their services and their talent made it doable.
Yeah. It would have been, like, totally impossible if, like, people like this amazing human weren't like, I will come and I will, like, give all of my, like, time and talent for you for, like, literally nothing.
Well, no, not for nothing.
Not for nothing, but
it
for,
was
like...
It was an enjoyable experience.
Yes,
It's
for
like
sure.
the favorite show.
I know. You just, like, yeah. Like, seriously, like, the overwhelming support that the film community, like, gave us in Toronto was what made this possible, which I think is really cool.
I remember when we shot the pilot a year before we shot the rest of the series, just having this moment. We were in this bar at 3 a.m. shooting with a bunch of people who, some of them I didn't even know, and we were barely, if anything, paying anybody.
Yeah.
So
nothing.
It was this moment of like, oh my god, there's a whole bar of people here making this thing that I made up. We made it up.
I know.
We did a lot of extras that night too.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, next question. Are you planning to make a music video for Selfish Shellfish from Megan? Oh my god, I can't pronounce your last name. Gutierrez? I'm sorry.
Well,
Gutierrez.
I think we can confirm
It's done.
it's done.
It's done.
We
And
just-
it might be coming out on...
This week.
Yeah, it's definitely coming out this week. We'll hype machine the shit out of it on the interwebs this week.
Yeah.
But I can say, without any hyperbole, you will not be disappointed.
We will not.
It is insane. I will say this. There was, at one time, during the filming of it, a lot of lobster poo on my face.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And Karen was only mildly sick the next day.
Just mildly.
Just mildly?
Yeah.
Also, it's directed by our DP Victoria Long, who did a fantastic job. So she's gonna be here maybe soonish. Who knows? Surprise. We'll find out.
Yeah. Has she texted me? No.
So next question. What was it like working with Natasha from Way Hot Lover?
The best.
It was
A
a
dream?
long time coming.
True that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gwen and I both met Natasha.
At a fringe festival a very long time ago.
Yeah, when she had like
Maybe 10 years ago.
No, I haven't even lived in the city for 10 years.
Yes, we have.
I would have been a teenager. I would have been like a little baby girl 10 years ago.
Like 8 years?
Yeah, not quite a decade.
Not quite a decade.
But yes, working with Natasha was like the best.
Yeah.
She rules. Like there's a reason why everyone wants to work with her because she's so professional.
Yeah.
She was super generous. She was a great acting partner. She had great suggestions, and she's really funny. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Yes, I'm very glad we were able to make it.
I know, me
happen.
too.
The stars aligned.
Yeah, we were like, 'cause she's so busy. She's like doing a million things. So we were lucky we got her.
All right. Next question. What's the meaning behind the band name Barbelle? From Erper for Life.
Oh, there is no meaning.
Wow.
We spent a long time texting back and forth different band name ideas.
I know. I wish we still had the text thread.
You could probably find it if you dig.
If we dug, we'd have to like get into like some serious
2 years ago.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
long time ago. There was one other name that Gwen really, really wanted to call the band, and I was like,
Well, I kind of wanted to name the show this.
Oh, yeah.
And like have the band named Barbelle and have the show be called Pop, Paper, Scissors. But no one else was into it, so that's fine.
I mean, think of the scissoring jokes we could have made.
Exactly.
that's true.
Shame.
I know.
They're pop band. They're confined
nice.
by a paper contract.
Oh, and they like to scissor.
Anyway.
You know, now that you break it down like that, it's better. I feel like you didn't
I didn't explain it properly.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
Barbell actually came from, I don't know, we wanted to, I guess, put together a name that was soft and strong at the same time.
Yeah, both feminine and like something that kind of like was like a little bit.
And it came
powerful.
from, I guess, I've always thought that a good name for a beer would be Belle of the Bar.
It's a great name. That'd be a good name for a bar too.
Switched it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to plug my laptop in, so I'm going to.
Oh yeah, you're like running on 8%.
I am
going to
go.
I am going to leave for a hot second. Oh, hello. Low battery.
Hello, battery.
Should we answer this next question?
What is it?
Is there any behind the scenes or blooper footage that will be released from Grace 007?
Yeah, we'll let you take that one.
Yeah, so there's one in particular that you guys have been asking a lot about that involves some slapping. So maybe expect that sometime around Christmas Day. Perhaps. Yeah,
A supercut video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was the first episode that I edited.
Is that
the first episode that I edited actually, and yeah, just like cutting everything together there's a lot of slaps. There's like probably like 5 slaps per shot, I would say.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't have a concussion. No big deal.
Alright, so if you could choose every actor/actress to play in Barbell Season 2, who would it be and why? From Anya.
Wait, like if we were going to play a different character?
No, if you could choose other actors or actresses to be in Barbell Season 2, who would it be and why?
So many.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
I love Alicia Vikander right now. I think she's
Who would she play?
Oh, like any of the... Oh, like the new character? Well, but we've already like...
I don't know.
There's some new
We
characters.
have our dream list.
We have our dream list, and there's like some people who you may or may not have heard of that are, we have on the docket for the season 2. But I feel like
person's already said Elise on the side there.
I feel like we're like I feel like we're supposed to say like super super duper celebrities.
Okay.
Like people we would never be able to have be in the show.
Tatiana Malsani.
Oh, but
And
she's
fucking-
like,
yeah, she's amazing.
I'm really good friends with her brother.
She's Canadian.
So
Yeah.
She's Canadian.
I'll just be like, Dan, give this to Tat for me.
We've always wanted Tegan and Sarah to make a guest appearance.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
And I think that will probably happen.
We'll call their people.
You know, it would be a dream if we could get Cher, sorry, Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
I was
Oh.
thinking about Cher and Celine Dion, but no, Celine Dion,
Celine
Canada's
Dion.
greatest treasure.
Or Shania, who would be better?
Oh, Shania would be great. Celine.
I would prefer Celine.
What about Avril?
I don't know. Like, I would, like, if we could get any, like, serious Canadian celebrity on the show.
Yeah.
I would want Ellen Page.
Oh,
she'd be
yes.
great.
Like, if she would just, like,
Tiny
she could,
Canadian.
and she could play, like, any of those. Like, Tommy. She'd be great Tommy.
That's a character name for
Ooh.
next season.
And that would be a character that I have never seen her play before.
I know.
But
And she
do
would kill
such
it.
a good job.
So, we're on it, guys. Tweet at Ellen Page.
Tweet at Ellen
Be
Page.
in Barbell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please don't bother her.
Yeah, don't bother. She's busy, like, saving the world and
Amazing. Please. All right, next up. As a woman who was raised in a minister's household, what was the inspiration for episode 6 and Lulu's parents?
Nice.
And a follow-up, are the brown tones of that episode a nod to But I'm a Cheerleader, who also used brown tones in Megan's home? From Caitlin Crank.
Whoa, I wish Victoria was here to
Yeah.
talk about the very astute
Yeah.
Yes.
observation in terms of the camera work. But the first part of the question.
Rather the color palette.
You could probably...
Sure.
Mhm.
I was raised in a very Catholic
Yeah.
household.
Mhm.
Went to Bible camp, was like a counselor at Bible camp for a while, and like grew up in a pretty religious small town. So like that, like people at my high school basically like weren't allowed to be gay. Like you would be teased ruthlessly if you were gay, and people would just like, it was just not, it sucked. So I had a few friends who came out to me in high school, and my friend, whose name I will not mention now, who came out, like had a really tough time with his like very Catholic Italian parents, and like had to hide it from them until he moved out of his house because he knew that his parents would kick him out if like if he told them while he was living there. So it's sort of like that whole like, I mean, and there were so many of those kinds of stories like swirling around in like my like growth as a young lady. So I was like, it was just something that like, and ultimately I think it's ridiculous. Like the idea that like you wouldn't love your own child because they're gay. It's just like so insane to me. So I kind of wanted to like play with like the absurdity of that idea, and like that's why we kind of made it like a little bit funny and over the top, because it's like it's just so absurd. Like really, just so you know, we are following up in that storyline in a big way in season 2, in terms of like what happens to Lulu's character and how her relationship with her parents progresses and like what happens there. Big things. So you can expect like some resolution on that front.
To answer the But I'm a Cheerleader question.
Yes.
No, not exactly from But I'm a Cheerleader, but a similar aesthetic to it. There were a lot of things that Vic and I had pulled, including some bits from Freaks and Geeks. But generally what we tried to do was use a lot of pastels for that, because we wanted it to be a contrast between the very vibrant and like colorful world of Barbelle, and kind of have like these muted, kind of suffocated pastel tones instead. But side note, But I'm a Cheerleader is a really great movie. So
Yeah.
Cool.
Another question?
Who's the best dancer among you 4? Show some moves maybe? From Irene.
I don't know. Can
you dance? I don't know. I've never seen you.
If I've had enough alcohol, you fucking betcha I can.
I've danced with Kelly before. I've danced with you. I don't know if I've ever danced with Vic before, so I'm not.
Oh, Vic's fun to dance with.
I bet Vic is
Vic's-
probably
so
the
Vic
best.
might be the best.
Vic might be the best.
Although Gwen and I were both once in a tango competition. Maybe not competition.
It was a
bit of a stretch.
performance.
A tango performance.
And we both made the like the best couples in the class got to do a little performance for the whole school, and we both made the cut. So,
has someone filmed that?
oh,
Like old VHS shit, perhaps?
oh, it's not that old.
No, it's like
The Great
recent?
08.
the Great 08. No, it wasn't Great 08. It was like 2010.
Oh, wow.
2010.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope there's a cell phone video around somewhere of you doing that.
There might be.
Maybe.
I wish we could find that, because that would just be some, like, solid gold.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question. What advice do you have for budding web creators? From Nick Lee. Okay. Just keep hustling. I know that sounds very vague and ambiguous, but I found that for me, like I tend to do a lot of work for different companies and whatnot. But when it comes to Victoria Long's calling.
Who it is? Victoria Long. Late.
Anyway, I found that when I was actually doing my own work and like putting a lot of energy into my own stuff, that's when things became tangible, and that's when I started meeting other great people like Gwen and Karen, and doing great.
Callie's my senpai.
But yeah, just even when times are tough, and even when you feel like you just want to give up, don't. You'll always feel better eventually about your work. And you got to keep making work before you get it to a point where you're really happy with it.
Yeah.
So don't give up.
Yeah, totally. I think the one
Just
thing...
make shit. Go out there and make content, because that's how you learn.
Mm-hmm. And if you can find someone that you can call in the mornings and cry to when things are hard, also good.
Yeah.
The amount of times that Gwen and I would just like wake up in the morning, I would be like, oh, Gwen, how many times have you cried today? And she'd be like, 2. It was hard. I mean, like, making content's hard. You have to, like, bust your butt, and, you know, it's tough. I think the one thing that I always say is when you get up in the morning, like, you can't be overwhelmed by the big picture. You just have to get up in the morning and be like, okay, what can I do literally today in order to get this series made tomorrow?
And preparation. Preparation is super important. If you have an idea of like what your day's gonna be like going into it, you'll be way more on the ball when you're actually there on set.
Yeah. Kelly's prep master. Yeah. It's like she's cooking in the kitchen. Like those onions were peeled yesterday, a week ago.
I don't actually.
Hey, you two, come on in here.
All right, next question.
Okay.
What's your favorite pickup line from Piccadilly XO?
Ooh, my favorite pickup line. Probably. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna probably go with. Are you a Mensa member? Because I think I've seen you at the meetings.
Oh.
I just like people with big brains.
I like really dirty Harry Potter pickup lines. Like there's a couple of really good Slytherin ones. I wonder if I can. Hold on. Oh look, it's a Victoria Long.
Hello. I am very late.
Oh, that's okay.
We all still.
Oh, poor things. Hi, friends.
Hi.
Oh, we'll sit down here.
Hi.
Yes.
Would you like some
Here we
water?
Yes, probably. But first, I'm going to enjoy this delicious eggnog.
Ooh, yummies.
Yay.
Which Gwen
Yummies.
prepared for me. My hair is like so tall, it doesn't even fit. I feel like, yeah.
I've been doing like a lean
Yeah,
thing.
you have to do a lead.
The lean kind of helps.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You should. But like, I don't need my hair. It's like you can imagine that I have short hair. It's really cool.
All right, next question.
What's next?
Oh yeah, what kind of what's your favorite pickup line? Both of you's.
Tell me a secret.
Like actually one that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Probably be something like, like, I just want to know more about you. Like something really like empathetic that isn't like prepared.
Yeah.
Did you
alright.
really-
Also, very nice job lighting this, guy.
Thank you.
That's a
Good
Karen
job.
Knox special.
Yeah.
Got the nice exposure going on. Beautiful job. Also, I love your glasses, Karen. I'm just watching you all.
Yeah.
You all look so cute. I love you all.
Do I look like I'm photoshopped into this right now?
Your hand does, for sure. You look like a wizard casting spells, like nerd wizards. Like.
Alright, so, who are your top 3 lady heroes from Perilla UK? I'm sorry if I said that wrong.
That's really great.
I don't even
Robin
know.
Wright, 100%.
Yeah, she's up there right now for me too.
Mhm.
I have to say, like, Rose McGowan in the past year has done some serious business for, like,
Oh, sure.
the, like, hashtag #MeToo movement. So,
Yeah.
got a lot of respect for
Mhm.
Rose. And, like, oh man, but also, did you guys read that Salma Hayek?
The letter.
yeah.
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 Mamma mia.
I've been really enjoying Bess Kalb and Lauren Duca on Twitter. They are both writers for Teen Vogue. Lauren Duca is anyway.
Mhm.
They're really enjoyable and inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2.
Ava DuVernay is really dope. She's just her social media presence, but also her films are fantastic. You should watch 13th. It's on Netflix. That's really good.
Nice.
Who else do I really adore right now? Jessica Chastain's been doing some really good social media stuff, especially with the Me Too movement. And her, like, she's a great actress. Who else do I like?
I wish I knew, like, more about female scientists. Like, I just, it's not my world, and, like, that's my own fault, and I need to, like, educate myself, but there's some, like, women in, like, those fields that I just, like, you know, who are woefully under-recognized on the Twitter sphere. Like, I would, like, let me hear about those, like, advancements in, like, you know, atmospheric physics that are, you know, who are the pioneering women of atmospheric physics?
I wish I knew more about atmosphere.
Someone Google this and get back to us.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's this. It's not like a super poppy person, but there's this girl, this woman I follow on Instagram who like posts really awesome, like you maybe follow her, Karen.
Memes?
Like yeah, they're memes, but they're like of herself and they're like being. It's like I'm upset today, like Bunny.
Oh, Benny Dibby.
Yeah.
Scary as fuck.
No,
Oh, not scary as fuck.
No, those are very self-deprecating and sad.
I love scary as fuck though.
But it's her name's Bunny Michael, and she.
Oh,
posts
I know
these
about
ones-
yeah.
So
I
like
follow her.
there's stuff that's like okay, one says everything's falling apart, and it's like hire yourself, good because we need to rebuild. So like she like takes like ideas that usually like I feel like everybody can experience as having like anxiety or depression, like thoughts that you think of, and then she just like presents them in an accessible way for millennial youth as in a meme, and then but then the second caption is like the higher self, like a way to kind of like counteract those thoughts, and it seems really like simple, but it's actually like, you know, like the same kind of stuff you use in like CBD or like dialectical behavioral therapy or something, you know, like challenging those really repetitive like thoughts that are like antagonistic about like you're not good enough and all that. So I really recommend Bunny Michael's Instagram page. She is very uplifting and like really every time I read them I'm just like, okay, true, like yes, like I can continue, and yeah, because like especially if you don't have something to refute the logic of what seems so logical in your brain of like, but I just don't matter, so like why even bother doing anything? And it's like, okay, well that seems logical, how am I gonna refute that? So like just having like another logic is really lovely. So that's like a different stuff, but that's appreciating her a lot.
Also, Gail Simone, comic book writer, she's done some really good stuff for LGBTQ representation in comics, especially her run on Batgirl recently, sort of, New 52, if any of you guys are comic nerds, where she, where she wrote in a trans character as Batgirl's best friend, so that was really cool. Anyway, next question.
That is so exciting.
This is a Gwen question.
Okay.
Yeah, you love it. I have the issues. You dig it. Do you think Dorothy Castlemore and Alice O'Hara would get along?
No. I don't think so. I think Dorothy would stress Alice out. Or, I don't, maybe they could get along, because they are kind of opposites. Yeah, Alice is a little more like, maybe this is a strange comparison, but like personality-wise, a little more like Connie. Sorry, probably that you know what I'm talking about.
Fandom. I've watched some episodes. I like
I don't know
Gwen's
if
face.
they,
You know, I like to watch as much of Gwen's face. My friends, I like to watch them as much as possible.
I don't know if they have a lot in common though, because Dorothy like relies on her internet friendships so much, and Alice can't even handle having a phone. So, yeah.
But, opposites attract sometimes.
Sometimes opposites.
If you met you in a third plane, would you guys want to do it?
All the fans want to know. Trying to make this.
But, like, actual question, though. If you met you, would you date you?
No. No.
I feel like I'm... This is so weird to do.
This is weird, yeah.
Is this a question?
No, I just made this up on the spot.
Would you date you?
I don't know. Like, there's a very narcissistic part of me that's like, yeah, probably, but then also no. I feel like it'd be hard to date.
I would appreciate someone who, like, balances me a little bit because I'm very, like, specific. I would like to think that I have empathy for me, but I would just be like, ugh, like, I need time away from this drama. Like, I want someone who's just, like, really chill. Like, it was nice in my last relationship, just that being like, I like doing things you don't like doing, and I'm like, okay, cool, so, like, I don't have to always be.
There.
Yeah.
You can have my private time where I shut the door and listen to my music.
Yeah, and, like, I'm just, like, someone who's not as moody. If, like, you're both as volatile as me, I feel like it might be complicated.
You're not volatile. You're lovely.
Thank you.
Next question. Was it challenging to shoot for words? Was it challenging to
Really
shoot the
swear
series? I've already sworn a lot.
No
I'm
more
sorry,
swearing.
guys. From Erica. Was it challenging to shoot the series?
Yes.
I love that question.
Although, I would say production or the shooting part was not nearly as challenging as post-production.
I would not say that.
Yeah, I would say the opposite. But also, like, it went very smoothly though. Like,
production went pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
Production was smooth.
yeah.
And I was so happy.
I was so happy.
Production for me requires a lot more, like, squatting and, like, lifting of heavy things.
Yes.
So it's definitely a lot more difficult than
It's
most.
really hard.
Like, and especially, like,
Caffeine.
like, in Kelly is such an amazing editor, and so I feel like once we got all the stuff too, like, when she was showing us the cuts, like, to me, like, they were so, like, if we had a different editor, it would have been such a different thing. And if you guys have to deal with it another next time, you'll be like, oh wow, Kelly actually made it the easiest. Because, like, it's like with the first cut you would send, it's like,
It was like it was almost a fine.
yeah, and
As
you're like,
opposed to
okay.
a rough.
And because you're the director too, and you know what's going on, but it's like,
Yeah.
so, like, yeah, production for me was a lot harder. And also there's so many things on the day, like,
Yeah.
things.
That's true, and like you're fighting the clock. Whereas like with editing, it was fairly smooth. It was just a lot of staring at a computer, which after a while is very tedious. Yeah, I would say production was more
It's
just
like,
like
production was beautiful.
more. It was
It's
great,
like
but
the
it's more
best thing.
physically
Yeah.
draining.
Yeah,
I
let's
found
production
that
fun because it's like the whole team's there and you're
Yeah.
like, everyone's like, we're doing a thing,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
making a thing.
Whereas like I can edit in my pajamas.
Yeah.
And I would
That's
say too. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, because, like, there's so much on the line, so, like, I'm always, as me, like, I'm very stressed kind of during production in a good way. Like, it makes me work well, but it's like you have so much riding on every minute. Like, you can't be like, oh man, I need to take a break. I'm not feeling well right now. Like, you just have to be on all the time. So like, once you get it in the can, then you're like, okay, well, like, if Kelly needs to, like, take a day off from editing because she, like, has a cold, like, no one's gonna die.
I
Whereas
want to edit in
production,
bed.
yeah.
Well, there's a very large hard drive. It was difficult to do that. But still, the option is there.
Karen and I had never experienced a post-production being on the other side of the...
I did a lot of
Camera?
learning and a lot
We did a
of
lot
crying.
of learning, we did a lot of crying.
Crying.
I cried like every day for like 2
Oh
months.
my god, yes. We had a hard time.
Because we didn't know how to do anything. And I was constantly having to be like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to do this. Can you please explain this to me? Like,
Just feeling
so
so
many different people.
helpless.
It's so helpless.
So helpless.
Always. Yeah. But I learned, but like, it was trial by fire, and I'm really, like, genuinely grateful for it now. Because now I'm like, oh yeah, our sound editor, or designer, or like composer, I'm like, yeah, but you have a lead, like, I know how to do it now, and I know how to, like, guide it. You know? If someone's asking me for an OMF, I'm like, no problem. Like,
but we had
She can get that
experienced
too.
and had been prepared for the
production.
stress
Yes.
of production before.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to fetch myself another beverage.
Oh my
So
god,
the
please do.
the next question shall be these three.
Can I maybe get in on that?
Yeah, I'll refill. Who needs
Actually,
a noggy refill?
I'm like nursing this one. It's like it's very alcoholic, which I'm very like loving.
Nice.
Thank you, Gwen.
It also
It's
it
perfect.
floated to the top.
Yeah, it floated to the top, so it's like drinking a nice straight shot.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at the next question. In the
I'm
meantime.
still like, I feel like my hair is just gonna be.
Oh, we've already gone. How much longer? Do you want to do an hour? Do you want to
Yeah, let's
go
just
till 3?
fucking do an hour.
How can we read any of their comments? Like, what do they say?
Oh yeah, we should read some stuff on the side. Talk about the songs, please.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. My favorite song is La Crush, which everyone else will disagree with.
Disagree.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
I know a few people who aren't fans.
It's very catchy. It's hard to not like have it in your head.
It's so like Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's already stuck in my head from just talking about it.
Star Crush. And there may or may not be a music video coming up for that one too.
Okay.
I was just reading stuff on the side. Did you guys always plan to play your roles, or did you hold auditions for Alice and Veronica?
No, we did not.
Also, that question right there.
What do we have?
Lucy McPhee, what are we having for dinner tonight?
That's so cute.
A bucket of chicken.
That's so funny that you caught that.
Oh my goodness. My heart.
Yep.
What's so cute?
Lucy just commented
Saying, what are we
Kelly,
having
what
for
are we
dinner
having
tonight? And I responded with a bucket of chicken because that's what we're having.
You guys actually like give me hope for love in the future. Like no one else. I'm just like, maybe I can be happy.
Let's go to another question.
All right. Has the hashtag Pop-Tart fandom response so far been what you thought it would be? From B.
Oh wow, it's been bigger.
Yeah.
Way bigger.
I don't think anyone would care about that.
I thought people would care.
I all knew they'd care a little bit.
Yes, I was just nervous that I was nervous no one was gonna like it. I was like,
We were very
That's always- it's always-
the day before it dropped on Kind of TV,
I
had a
beside
panic attack.
ourselves.
We literally and it was so funny because I remember seeing you. Where was that? And I was like,
place.
well, no, it was at right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For our
Nothing.
just get together.
For a hang.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, I'm so nervous about tomorrow. Can you talk me down? And Gwen was like, I can't talk you down. I'm so nervous. we just up talk to each other in this hysterical bubble, being like, you're gonna think we're so stupid and they're not gonna laugh.
Everyone's gonna be mad at us. Everyone's gonna be mad at us.
I genuinely thought everyone was gonna be mad.
Yeah.
I was so scared. Yeah, it was terrifying.
So yes, we are extremely pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, so guys,
And touched.
thanks. Thanks for liking us. I don't know. It's really nice.
It's been very exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, how long do you hope the show will go on for? From ThibiTube TV. I hope I'm saying that right.
Well, I hope we're filming this in our retirement home.
I would like to continue shooting.
Yeah, several seasons would be dope.
And a movie.
Yeah,
I mean, I like to go by the British way. You know,
yeah,
like
five,
go till
six,
the
maybe.
5 or 6 seasons. No, I want to keep making this until the story's
Until
over.
the story's
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I agree. And then don't continue it past when the story's done.
Yeah.
Because we have other ideas and things we'd like to make.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next up, how long have Lulu and Alice been dating in season 1?
You know, it's a very complicated question.
That's a complicated question.
We did figure out the timeline. Yeah. But if you ask me now,
You know. So they hadn't.
okay.
They hadn't been physical
Yes.
with each other while Veronica and Alice were together.
Yeah.
Alice was not physically unfaithful to Veronica.
No.
However,
There was some
serious.
emotional.
Before they broke up?
Oh, huge! That's part of
Yeah,
why
that
the
was
breakup
the
happened.
timeline.
Now they want Veronica's giving it more! How dare you!
It was maybe not really serious, but there was definitely before Alice got rid of her phone, There was late
Yeah.
night texts.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like liking each other's Instagram photos,
Oh.
sending each other funny memes on the IG.
Why does it always start that way?
Why?
Why?
I think that's part of why Alice got rid of her phone.
Because she was like, I gotta stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alice is a good person.
Mhm.
She is.
Well, she is.
But she also already broke up with her then, because she sent her a text about breaking up, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she
And
maybe
then
just
she
didn't
got
want
rid
to
of her
deal with
phone.
it.
Yeah.
I feel like, if anything, she's just like avoiding. Avoiding having to deal
Yeah, I
with
feel like it's more of an
breaking her heart.
avoidance move.
Like, what
But
do
also-
you say when you're like, I can't believe how much of a hypocrite you are, or whatever. It's like, you broke my heart. Stop trying to make yourself feel better so you don't have to deal with the pain of dealing with me.
Episode
That
8.
line, episode 8.
Yeah.
So
I'm
also,
so
and then
emotionally invested in Veronica's character. I'm basically just like feel like she's me. I'm just like, how dare you? How dare you hurt that precious child?
Sleepy drooly
Yeah.
angel. So but to answer the question, they've been dating for like 2 weeks. Like dating. Like I think they
because in the show is
Mhm.
when they go out actually on their first like.
Mhm.
That kiss in episode 3 is their first kiss.
It's their first
And then
kiss,
you can
yeah.
assume that they're
Yeah.
just playing tonsil hockey for the next several
Yeah.
episodes.
And then I mean I don't know if anyone caught it in episode 7, but like they do
Oh.
it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like they do it.
Yeah.
Probably in and around like I think before the birthday. I think
Yeah,
like
they have to,
after
because
It has
she
to be
says
before
they-
the birthday.
Yeah,
it
it
says
has to be
7
before the
is the
birthday.
day after the
Yeah.
birthday.
So I think it's like I think it's like after they shoot the music video, Alice is like, nah, yeah, I'm ready. It's like all that twirling with the sheet.
Yeah.
There's someone on the side saying thank you to you for your kind words yesterday on Instagram.
Aww. Well,
For the
I
photo.
really mean all the things I say. Like, as we were saying, the fans are so, like, number one, heartwarming, but also, like, I feel like we can all relate
Yeah.
to things you're going through, and, like, it really, like, I just want someone to be able to be there for you guys as much as possible, and like I'm glad that the show helped you, and like I wish I could just reach out to every single one of you and just say like you are so special and worth it and perfect and you don't have to change, and like the world will accept you, and you know like you will find people who know how special you are, but it's hard to smash this out to
I love
everyone.
you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just
Strong
want you all
is
to
the
know
sweetest human being.
and yeah, like I will try to be responsive to you, because it's hard when not everyone understands like things you're going through, you know.
Well said. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Alright, next up. Would you rather fight 500 duck-sized Veronicas or one 500-foot tall Alice from Irene? Ooh. I like this one.
I'd say a tall Alice would be easier to fight than duck for one.
Yeah, give me the 500 duck Veronicas.
Yeah.
Like, I would,
That sounds entertaining.
It
Yeah.
sounds really fun, but if they were against you, I wouldn't last a
you'd
second.
you'd have to be fast on your feet and good at kicking. I'm sorry.
500 duck-sized Veronica's literally picture.
Yeah.
Or like one huge Alice who's like,
You can crush it with one step.
dairy.
Yeah.
I like it. Like it would be
Would
the
you use
best.
a dairy-based attack to defeat her?
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just get a milk
Done
your
like
milk
that.
bag.
And just like put
You
almond
just, like-
milk on the front of the carton, and then she'll just drink it when she's thirsty after chasing you around a lot and
Right.
then just die.
Well, she'll be
Right.
like, my
Or just upset.
intestines.
What's
Tell me.
Veronica's kryptonite?
There's so many.
Just like
I
just
don't
throw
know.
down an
Substances to
alcohol.
excess.
Put a bed in front of her. Put like a drink in front of her. Put like any kind of like adventure.
Anything to distract her.
Sparkles.
Just like some
Yeah.
clothes. And she's
Yeah.
like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
So
Just
essentially,
sparkles.
both would be pretty easy to take down.
I feel like you could, like just like sprinkle like sparkles, like a sparkle like roads, and all the little rockets would just be like.
She's
But they're tiny, so I'm gonna imagine
tiny.
their
It's
intellect
tiny.
is also.
It's also
yeah.
yeah, but Veronica's immense in numbers. This is a point I will defend to the death.
That would actually be amazing.
Hey, maybe we should write that into season 2. Or maybe we should write into season 2 that she thinks
Applies to Mensa.
takes the fails.
Oh my god, what if she literally thinks she's a member though? She gets like a mail thing back
That could be really
that's like,
funny.
thank you for applying, but she doesn't read it the full way or something and thinks that she's a member.
I'm in Mensa now.
That could be really funny. We might have to write that in. That could be very funny.
Anyway, question for Karen and Gwen. What got you into acting? From Clark Griff.
I was a massive loser, and my parents sent me to a Shakespeare camp
Oh my god.
when I was like 10, and it was the first time where I was around people who were non-judgmental and just as weird as I was, and I certainly didn't have like a passion for acting at the age or anything like that, but I had a passion for the people, and I don't know, then I guess I stuck with the world, and then I didn't suck at it, so here we are. What got you into acting?
Same. No. I just wanted to dress up like boys. Like I wanted to dress like boys.
Yes. And you're
And it was
be a
like
dashing monsieur.
yeah, and it was like a vehicle for that. Like the role that I most want to play in the world is like, it's like literally just like, it's like a Casanova character.
I know.
Like,
I was gonna say, definitely
like-
a mustache and slick back hair, right?
yeah.
A 3-piece suit.
No, like like Renaissance,
Oh.
like doublet,
Oh.
Like-
okay.
trousers,
Nice.
and they have no gender. Yeah, that's what I'll say. I'm writing it. I'm writing that part.
Making it happen.
Yeah. It would just be so cool. And they are so dashing. Like, dashing
The dashingest.
as fuck.
Dashing AF.
Okay, that's, yeah. I just want to dress like a boy.
That's
Alright. Next up, if you could have Alice's or Veronica's outfits, which one would you take home? Or sorry, what would you take home? Ooh, from Erica.
I don't know if I can pick.
Like, we get to pick one piece. I liked your prom outfit. I want
Who
all
would
of that.
Yeah.
I think Alice has like more like wearability factor.
Yeah.
Veronica's just like maybe
It looks
for,
uncomfortable.
and like only good in photos. So I'm gonna go with Alice.
Yeah, I guess
I'm gonna go with
Alice's wardrobe.
I don't know. I would probably go with Veronica's just because like I like be wearing extra stuff. Like the only thing I wouldn't wear that she has are like the bunny ears. I feel like,
Those are
and
cool.
that's just difficult because of the
Yeah.
So like I already got a lot of height going on.
You don't need no extra.
But like I feel like she wears a vest. I can't even picture her outfits right now. But like she has like a fluffy red. I love the outfit and the first one, the pink vest in the episode 1.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's
Oh yeah, that is cool.
And like I would
Yeah.
definitely wear that.
Yeah.
That's where you looking past?
No, pink like boa.
Yeah. Oh
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Should we answer some of the questions on the side?
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you meet each other?
Oh, it's really sweet. Well, like the day so we met each other in theater school.
Theater school. Karen and I.
Yes. But the day we realized we were creative partners was the day that we were in the movement class. And there's this thing at the program that we went to where you have to like pick a partner that you work with on your like big project for the next like 2 years or 1 year.
Yeah.
And people were pairing up. It was down to like the last few people, and I really wanted to work with Gwen, but
We
I
had
was
our eyes on each other.
but I was really nervous about asking
I was
her.
nervous too.
And you asked me, right?
Did I?
But I feel like it was mutual. Like I feel like I was like,
We're
so
not together with magnets.
so who are you gonna be with for vocal mass? Do you wanna be together? Okay, yeah, let's do it. And we were both like, who are you? It really felt like asking someone to go to prom with you. Like it was really nervous.
And then we got an A+ on the project, and let me tell you, an A+ in theater school is unheard of.
Never happened.
So we knew.
How
And
did
then
we meet you guys?
I met Kelly on a show called The Village Green and had such a good time. I knew that.
Well, we had you audition for a character named Kyle, who then we switched the gender to Kyla because Gwen was so awesome in the audition. Yeah.
And then I hope I made it seem casual when I first mentioned Barbelle to Kelly. I was not in my head casual about it at all because I knew that Kelly would make this.
Do you remember trying to woo her?
Yeah. And
Do you remember what bar?
Yes.
Sweaty Betty's.
No.
No, it was Loveless.
Yeah.
Yeah. We met with you at Sweaty Betty's.
Oh,
But I was already on board.
I had already done
I
it.
was just secondary. I was like,
Well, I met you on the night of my birthday at the Victory Cafe, and Gwen had told me about you, and we were both quite intoxicated.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hey, you're Karen
Yes.
Barbelle. And
yes. And then at Victoria,
Kelly.
Yeah.
How did you guys?
film school.
I don't remember meeting you.
Yeah.
Like, when was I don't remember, like,
No,
but I keep
I
always
remember
for so long now, and I can't remember the exact moment.
Yeah.
I remember, like, being very impressed with you immediately, like, being like, wow, she's so, like...
Oh, I remember when I met Karen, actually.
Where?
But it was before I met Gwen.
Oh, that's right, on a different set.
So
Yes.
I met Kelly in film school, and I remember the first time that I remember meeting Kelly was on this short film. It was Earl's.
Yeah.
There was 2 short films about funerals that year.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and I was in I think third.
You were in
I
second
was
year.
in second year. She was in third year.
Yeah,
In our 4-year one there. And I was camera assisting on a thing that she was production designing.
Mhm.
And she was we were in the lunchroom at the break or whatever of the short film, and I was super terrified because they were all really scared of me because they were third years and I was second year. Not a big difference. I was like, they're so smart! Anyways, and so we were it was lunch break and Kelly was at a table and she was being chill in some cool way. And I just remember her sitting at some table and approaching and we started talking. It was, I don't remember, but I just remember that you were talking about your script that you were writing. It was about something about a funeral for the next week or something too. And and I was just I don't know, I just thought she was really cool. And that was the first time I met her, and then we were just friends.
Your startup just goes on this whole
What does that mean?
I don't know.
And I know Karen. I met Karen a few years before Barbelle.
Mm-hmm.
But so I was camera assisting for another DP, and
Chris?
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave left.
Yeah. And who I work with was something.
On All for One Season 2.
Yeah. And so I was camera assisting, and we were shooting this short film where I'm not gonna go into too many details because But anyways, Karen is playing basically just this really strong, aggressive businesswoman character who was she was interviewing this guy and he was really nervous and nerdy. He's no, I don't know. And Karen was I'm some sex god, really just emanating sex, but also
Dragon lady.
but also she was interviewing him, she had all the power. I just thought it was really cool. But usually also I don't like actors. It's funny, Kelly acts, but she's more
Not
a film
really
person,
anymore. Yeah.
and they're all special, and so they don't fall into the normal act category.
Actors can be hard to
They
take.
can be, and so usually I just find them wanting so much attention and stuff and whatever, and just really into glamour and whatever. But Karen just seemed so cool, and she just had such a strength and cool energy about her, and I was just I like this woman. She is cool. But I was also remember when I was camera assisting, so I was I can't talk to anybody, I'm a nobody, because he was tiny, he was 5 people on set, but it was still I can't break those boundaries, so we didn't really talk or anything, but I just remembered and the rest of the short wasn't great, and I just remember being she was a really cool actress, I hope I get to work with her again or something. And so then Kelly, a few years later, was oh hey, obviously this is how she pitched it, probably started. She might have said, okay.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. But so she was got this show that I want to direct with these actors that wrote it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I just remember my first instinct was the actors wrote it. Okay.
No, but it's good.
Because I've read so many scripts where the actors write their own parts and they're always garbage, and I was just they're just she's beautiful and smart, and everyone loves her. Enter. Like, and you're like, yeah. So anyway, so I was like not expecting anything from it, but I was like still maybe gonna do it because I love Kelly, but I was just like, okay, whatever. And then, and then I read your name on it, and I was like, Karen. And I remember because there was a case. And then I was like, oh my gosh, she's a girl, isn't that short? And then I read it and was like, it's actually good.
Thank God.
It was actually. It still is.
And my meeting
These two
with
are great
Gwen
writers.
also, like, I remember the first time I saw you was in the Village Green.
Yeah.
And so, like, I already was familiar with your work. And I was like, she's so funny and, like, endearing and cute on camera and, like, versatile. And I just remember being like, oh, she's in it. Okay, cool. Like, I'm down.
Down.
Should we do one
So
more?
Oh, two more.
Okay,
Two
two
more.
more.
Let's see.
We'll do lightning round fast now.
All right. Well, actually, three more with this.
Okay.
Okay.
No, we have comedian.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on using improv in scenes? Does it violate or take away from the script?
I think it totally depends. I generally hate improv, but if I know where the scene is going, and you have the basis of the written lines, improv can make things a lot funnier in the moment.
I love improv. I do it all the time.
Yeah,
I love it.
As a director, I like improv. As an editor, I hate it.
Yeah.
I love improv, and I feel like it adds a lot of, like, different kind of things. Like, even the few little bits, like, most of the stuff in Barbelle is very, like, to the script. Even the stuff that you would think isn't because they wrote it really well. But, like, there are some things that, like, for example, AJ threw in, which, like, he, like, and, like, again, like, as Karen said, it depends when, right? So he would always find really, like, good times at the ends of scenes, or it's not like he's gonna
When you can
mess
cut
up,
around it.
the middle of, like, a moment. But it's, like, if you can add extra value around stuff, too, that's, like, the extra bonus.
Yeah.
Like that whole dialogue bit at the end of episode, well, before the kiss in episode 3, between Karen and AJ or Richard, that was all improvised, and it was great. And there's other. I like it because sometimes you get these really kind of beautiful surprises that are really worth delving deeper into. But as an editor, sometimes it's just like no.
I would go on forever about this, but I know nobody else cares because I'm in this one. But I personally love improv and, like, working on stuff without preparation, as Karen also knows. And I love, like, just, like, running gun, like, half doc shooting, half reality shooting, especially. But, it's a different kind of series and shooting, If you have so many people like Barbelle in there or whatever, you gotta get shit done.
All right. What's your favorite holiday?
My birthday.
Those are not holidays, guys. Actors, come on.
I like Thanksgiving.
My birthday. It's amazing.
Does everyone have
I like St. John's Feast of the Epiphany.
Yeah, it's a dope holiday.
Dope.
Some real classic.
Yeah.
I don't mind Christmas.
I like Christmas because family. That's like, or whatever holidays people celebrate in the winter, but that's the favorite one for me because, like, a lot of family comes home for me.
Yes.
I really like Thanksgiving because I get to eat a lot.
That's a good food.
Christmas is also great too. I have like a up and down relationship with Christmas. I'm like, I hate it, but this year it's so far so good.
Holidays generally make me really sad because everything makes me sad that I have emotional ties to. So, like, holidays, I'm just like, oh, this is sad, like, for different reasons, but, losses and things like that, things changes. So if any of you feel like that around holidays and you're like, it's supposed to be happy, but it's not so fucking happy.
Yeah. Sometimes the holidays can be the hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, everything's supposed to be so perfect and beautiful, and then sometimes it's not always that way. So that can be tough.
Which is why I think some, like, nondescript summer long weekends can be the best holidays. Like, there's an August long weekend, Canada Day long weekend.
Victoria long weekend.
Although Canada Day is wrapped up with a whole other.
I never thought of that.
Victoria Long Weekend is a real weekend in Canada.
Victoria Day long weekend.
No, it's called Victoria Long.
It is. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
long weekend.
It is called that.
It is.
It's Victoria long weekend.
Well, it's a long weekend and it's the Victoria Long.
I know.
That's my new favorite holiday.
Yeah.
Decided.
Someone wants to know what's up with our color coordinated outfits.
Are they? I guess so.
Yeah, we're all in Like
Like
we
black,
checked
navy.
it.
This is great.
A cool
Chrome.
palette.
Yeah.
I think
I'll just mess it
Mine
up.
like totally
Mine
wasn't.
was.
Ooh, is that
Okay, one
is that
more.
a dish towel?
Yeah, covered in dirty eggnog that is spilled on the
Sorry.
floor.
That's a great throw. Just yeah.
Final question,
Stop.
guys. This question is from me as a gift to Erica and Irene. Can Karen and whoever wants to join sing a tiny bit of Helena? Oh, is this My Chemical Romance?
Oh,
This
Karen's
is
along
My
with
Chemical-
this.
Yeah, it's all you.
That's all you.
I feel like we should.
We should.
Yeah,
Give. Do you want
Just
front
like-
center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I put it on?
Gwen, you
But,
can't
like-
leave the frame. Faz will be so sad.
Oh no, she's there.
Guys, I do love My Chemical Romance. I'm only gonna do the first few opening bars. I'm also gonna take off my hat so that I can like do my
Get
my emo hair.
Yeah.
My Gerard hair. No one else cares.
I used to like that song.
You don't like a swoosh? Yeah, you gotta get the swoosh side song. That's so good. That's
Oh, wow.
perfect.
Yes, it's definitely. Oh, yeah, it's literally like the first one.
I remember listening to this on my iPod in high school like a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or was it high school? Or maybe it was like grade 8.
I was really into like.
I like
Sabbath and Led Zeppelin. I was like.
Dude, I was all about
Yes.
Evanescence. Fucking
Oh.
Bring Me to Life. Have you heard the animal version of that?
Okay.
It is sheer brilliance.
Just like the hurt you try to get in again. We are so far from burning up, just like the past. You try to get in again. We are. Okay, that's enough.
Amazing.
On that note.
Okay, wait. We have to sign off like this.
Oh, should I already finish mine?
Yeah, you
Let's
can do
finish
one.
the other
I
one.
don't know
Okay.
if I can do another one.
You don't have to do
Alright.
the whole thing.
Okay. One. So get ready to screenshot, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Wait, my hat wasn't. My hair is not cute.
So, actors, this is
Thank
what
you
I'm on.
all. Thank you all
so much for
tuning
joining
into
us.
this. And thank you, Kemi, for
Moderating.
Yes.
Okay, wait.
Thank you all
Okay.
for
Thank you.
caring about this show.
Take 2.
Guys, this Helena thing really like made things complicated for me. Okay, you're ready to screenshot again. Don't
Okay.
use that first one or I'll kill you. I'll never retweet it. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
You turn it off now.
Okay, we're leaving.
I love you. Oh, no. Stop it.